There are two specific sentences a woman will use when she wants more than just a conversation with a mature man. Have you ever had a friendly chat with a woman and later wondered if you missed a hidden signal? For a man over 50, this feeling is common. The game of attraction changes as you get older. Women often won't be direct. They won't show their hand too early. Instead, they run subtle tests. And there are two critical questions that always come up when a woman is considering intimacy with an older man. This is a consistent pattern. Before we get to them, if this sounds familiar, hit the like button now. Let me know in the comments if you've ever looked back and realized you missed a clue. This content helps men, just like you. Many men in their 50s and beyond feel overlooked. The truth is, you're often more appealing than you think. The issue isn't a lack of interest from women. It's a failure to decode their language. You might dismiss a moment as just politeness, when it was actually an opening. Women rarely express attraction plainly. They evaluate your emotional stability, your observation skills, your quiet confidence. This is the core of how feminine psychology operates. When a woman starts to see you as a potential partner, someone she could trust with her feelings and her body, her questions change. Her conversation becomes purposeful. She asks things meant to uncover three truths about you. Your core strength. Are you secure or easily shaken? Your emotional and practical readiness for a connection. And your perception. Can you even see her interest? This is where the two key questions emerge. But to grasp their power, you need the background. Most men from your generation are used to straightforward communication. Today, even women your age communicate differently. They won't say, "I'm attracted to you." They probe. They ask carefully crafted questions to see if you're a man they can be vulnerable with, without facing rejection. The feminine concern, particularly with an older man, is this: if I show too much interest, he'll think I'm needy. So she masks her curiosity inside questions that seem harmless. And if you don't catch them, she likely won't give you a second chance. A woman seldom repeats an emotional invitation. Feminine psychology is layered. Men tend to show interest through actions, offering help, making a gesture. Women show interest through inquiry. A question can be her way of seeking emotional closeness. She might ask many things in casual talk, but only two questions reliably appear when she's exploring real intimacy with a mature man. I'll name them soon. But first, know this: she doesn't ask these because she's simply curious. She asks to feel your emotional state. Is he calm? Confident? Is he present in his masculine energy? Or is he hiding behind mere courtesy? These questions aren't about gathering information. They're about building a relationship. They are designed to create a pull between you two. Think of them as quiet invitations she extends, just to see if you'll step forward with confidence. When you do, the dynamic shifts completely. Let's go further. The average man answers these questions literally. A grounded, aware man understands what's beneath the words. The moment she asks, she isn't collecting data. She's checking for a spark. She's testing your attentiveness. She's measuring your masculine awareness. When a woman feels drawn to you, she doesn't need you to show off possessions or achievements. She needs to feel your presence, that calm, assured strength that younger men often lack. This is what makes these two questions so vital. They are not random. They are gateways. The first question a woman asks when she desires deeper closeness with a mature man is designed to uncover one thing: your openness. Not your calendar, but your heart. She wants to know if there's a place for her in your emotional world. This isn't about logistics. It's a psychological probe. It's her method of asking: are you approachable or are you locked down? Can I connect here, or will I be met with a wall? Women fear investing feelings where there's no return, so they test your receptiveness before revealing their own. This first question is like a woman gently reaching out to see if you lean in or step back. But most men miss it, writing it off as casual talk. The second question she always asks when she wants intimacy concerns your momentum. Not your job title or past successes, but your internal drive. She wants to know if your life has forward motion, purpose, and stable energy. Because women are not attracted to men who are standing still. They are drawn to men who are rooted and moving forward. This question tells her, is this man truly present in his life? Does he know his own mind? Is he solid enough for me to feel secure? Does he live by choice or by chance? The second question isn't about your resume. It's about your spirit. When she asks it, she's imagining what it would be like to be part of your journey. A woman can admire a man's appearance, but she only moves toward him when she is captivated by his essence. And this question is her way to access that essence. Why are these questions especially crucial for men over 50? When a man reaches this stage, women often assume his story is mostly written. They worry they'll just be a footnote in your life, unless they know there's space for a new chapter. These two questions, subtle and seemingly innocent, are her tool to check for that space, and to see if you're living with purpose or simply passing time. You can shrug off a compliment. You can misread body language. You can avoid prolonged eye contact. But if you misunderstand these two questions, you miss the moment she has tried to create an opening. And once that moment passes, it's usually gone for good. Now, let's get specific. When a woman wants real intimacy with an older man, not just friendship, but emotional and physical closeness, she will always test the waters with two distinct questions. These questions are universal because they connect to fundamental feminine psychology. Here they are. Question 1. Do you enjoy your own company? On the surface, it seems simple, but do not be fooled. This is a deliberate signal. This is a woman's way of asking, is there an entry point for me? Is he open to connection, or is he closed off in his own world? Women phrase this in various ways. Do you often go places by yourself? You seem like someone who values solitude. Is that right? Are you seeing anyone, or are you focused on your own path right now? This question is never about whether you're lonely. It's about whether you're accessible. A woman only asks this when she's already picturing herself in your vicinity. She's determining if you're receptive or emotionally distant. If she had zero interest, she wouldn't care how you spend your days. But when she's intrigued by you, as women often are by mature men who project calm strength, she wants to know if she can join your world without a struggle. Men often answer this too literally. Yes, I like being alone. Or, no, I'm always with people. A grounded man responds to the meaning under the words. She's checking your openness. She's testing for potential availability. She's figuring out if a deeper connection is even a possibility with you. How should you answer to build attraction? Respond with balanced strength. Be calm, confident, and welcoming, but never eager. Try something like, I value my independence, but I'm always open to meaningful company. Or, I have my routines, but I make room for people who bring positive energy. This accomplishes two things. It shows you are emotionally available without being desperate. It subtly hints that she could be someone you'd welcome. This is exactly the tone women find appealing. Open but not empty, strong yet approachable. When you answer this way, she senses potential, warmth, and safety simultaneously. And that naturally guides her to ask the second question, the one that shows her deeper intent. Question 2. What matters most to you now? This is not a trivial question. This is not chit-chat. This is a woman assessing you as a romantic prospect. If she wasn't interested, she wouldn't risk asking something so personal. It's too revealing, too intimate. Women save this question for men. They see it as potentially significant. Again, it comes in different forms. What's important to you these days? Where are you putting your energy now? What are you working toward at this point in life? What are you hoping to experience next? Women ask this to understand your inner direction. For a woman to open up to a man, especially a mature one, she needs to feel that he understands himself. He knows what he wants. He isn't floating aimlessly. He isn't stuck in the past. He isn't just killing time. He lives with intention. This question is how she discovers, is this man heading somewhere I want to go? Does he have purpose, emotionally, in his life, in relationships? Is he someone I could trust with my feelings? Men who answer to literally lose the opportunity. Oh, I'm just trying to relax. Or I'm not sure, taking as it comes. Answers like this whisper, I'm adrift. Women do not build emotional bonds with men who are adrift, regardless of age. How to answer this with masculine clarity. You don't need a grand speech. You just need to show direction. Consider these responses. I'm focused on building a life of quality with genuine people and experiences. Or, I'm looking for a natural, easy connection that adds to a good life. Or, my aim is to live with more depth, good conversations, meaningful moments. These answers do three powerful things. They show you are growing, not stagnant. They show you have emotional intelligence. They create an opening where she can visualize herself aligning with your path. This is incredibly compelling to a woman. It gives her the silent confirmation she was seeking, a sign that you are fully awake inside. Here's a truth many men over 50 don't recognize. Women desire a man who is truly alive, not just in body, but in spirit. Why are these two questions linked to feminine desire? Let's examine the psychology. Women don't test men without reason. They test based on emotional preparedness. When a woman asks, "Do you enjoy your own company?" she is sensing your openness. When she asks, "What matters most to you now?" she is sensing your direction. Here is the reasoning. A man who is both open and directed creates a powerful attraction. He becomes someone worth investing in. Women don't need a perfect man. They need a clear one. Clarity builds safety. Safety builds desire. This is why these two questions appear repeatedly. Even if she isn't fully conscious of it, this is what's happening. Picture this in reality. You're talking with a woman, maybe at an event online or through a friend. The talk is easy. She smiles a bit more. She plays with her hair. Her gaze softens. Then, seemingly out of the blue, she asks, "So, do you enjoy your own company?" This is her first move toward you. This is her cracking the door. If you reply with awareness, she feels seen and encouraged. If you reply vaguely or miss the cue, the connection falters. Later, maybe soon after, maybe another day, she asks, "What matters most to you now?" This is her second move. This is her deciding whether to step inside. If you answer with purpose, she feels a future is possible. If you answer with vagueness, she quietly pulls back. Men often think these are just conversational moments. They are not. They are emotional trials. And women almost never ask these two questions to a man they don't find desirable. Here is what you must remember. A woman who wants intimacy won't declare it. She won't say it outright. She won't make an obvious advance. Instead, she will ask two questions. Are you open? Do you enjoy your own company? Are you directed? What matters most to you now? These questions aren't about facts. They are about feeling a connection. If you see them for what they are, you can meet the moment with your full presence. If you overlook them, the moment fades away. Women rarely reissue an emotional invitation. When the door opens, it's typically once. If you take one thing from this, let it be this. A woman isn't testing your answers. She's testing your perception. When you can identify the questions that signal her interest, you'll never have to guess again. Before you go, please help this channel grow. If this resonated with you, hit the like button and subscribe to Winds of Thought. Let me know in the comments. Noticing the signs. Write that below if you're ready to apply this understanding. Your support helps this message reach more men who need this insight.